We're about to walk through the week. Mandy, I can't see you. Otherwise, I was going to ask you if you're ready to get hype. We got a woo from the peanut gallery. Woo from the peanut gallery. All right, I'm ready to get hype. All right, sweet niblets, man. So I am going to talk through my week. If anybody wants to join me when you pop in here, hold on, let me put this little banner on here so you know that you are allowed. So, oop, not that one. Let's see. Oop, not that one either. I don't have the right overlays up here. Oh no, it's covering up my face. I gotta fix that. Look at that. You can't have that. I'm supposed to have it so you can see me. No bigs. No bigs. Well, but yeah, so just know in the comments, if you guys want to pop in, you can click that link and you can join me and we can chat. No bigs. My whole intention is to tell you guys, so accountability for last week, what I've got going on and what I've got going on this week to get hype for, and then we'll go from there. So last week, a few of the things. So EntreCon went well. It was cool. It was the first time I had spoken at a I'm gonna pull it up on the screen in just a second. I hadn't pulled up my screen yet, but so first time I'd spoken at an event, and it was 45 minutes away from me. Really neat event. Props to those guys for putting that on. It was, I don't know, probably 400 or 500 people or something like that total. I did a breakout session to like 50 people, give or take, and we talked about streams of income. One of my most favorite things. So I'll pop that in here. So this was EntreCon, 1 hour from where I was, and then after that, we took a couple of R&R days, and actually got to work what I do called a workation, I guess, if you will. So Mandy and I went over to Navarre Beach, super cool place, and got a little Airbnb and just kind of hung out there for a couple of days, and then came back to Mobile. So ready to hit the streets running again. So EntreCon was really cool. That was last week. I am close to developing a real estate lead process for our like investing business, and we are going to be hunting for a personal home. And a part of that is we want to find a home ourselves. So we're licensed real estate brokers, but we want to hunt for a house that is vacant, that needs a bunch of work. And so that takes some extra time, energy, effort. It's also where the deals are. So I'm going to actually be making some content around that going forward in the future. At some point, I'll like document what we're doing. So if people want to learn about how to do that, they can follow along and do that. I made the decision, I guess this is within the last week or maybe the last 2 weeks, but I did make the decision to move my real estate license to eXp Realty. So my license is officially there at this company. And what I think it's going to do, it's going to allow me and give me the tools to do some of the stuff that I'm looking to do, in the sense of creating leads, buyer and seller leads, through some of our online real estate properties, such as the Mobile Rundown. So the Mobile Rundown it's a local media company we've had for quite some time, I don't know, 9-ish years or something like that. And it's ebbed and flowed and kind of morphed. And what it does is it kind of grows over time. It's really, really cool. It's changed. But now it's kind of a local media company. So it's 12 or 13,000 people that we weekly email and tell them what's happening. We're actually growing our website visits. So now it's 14, 15,000 visitors a month. I'd like to see that be 50 or 60,000 visits a month. And what I'm doing is growing content for this website. And one of the pieces of content that I want to grow dramatically for this website is content around real estate. So maybe what people are looking for in a community, things that are cool. Like we already share the top events. And then my intention is to create a funnel for these people. Like there's tons of people that are moving to town, moving to the city, this area. So my intention is to build a funnel and then like be able to help them and distribute those leads to people that I know in real estate that I'm friends with in our local market, and have them work with those people, help them either, buy a home or rent a home or possibly sell a home in the area, and then me make a percentage for referring that lead. So that's how I want to use my real estate license for the most part. That, and also, being able to hunt for a personal home and stuff that we're looking for. So also moving forward to last week, I sketched out two potential commercials and I'm calling them commercials, but they're not commercials in the traditional sense, but two commercials of that I will be recording and filming as a way to insert into content that I create. I just kind of had the thought. I was like, wait a minute. So I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet. Like I have, I don't know, 1,200 subscribers or something. But I'm not monetized because I don't have the watch time. But I was like, but I have lots of watch time. Like, wait a minute, I can make videos and just literally insert these little commercials. I already refer products and services and send people over to my website, brooksconkle.com, to get information and further get involved with me. But I'm trying to grow YouTube as its own ecosystem, and so if I can just insert that into my content, some of those, I think I can keep people on the YouTube platform, but still maybe they'll write down that URL and go to it, or click it in the link and just go check it out. And what it's going to be is these two commercials are going to be referrals for a crypto services, and then one for stock trading services. So like in our new market economy, obviously you have you have Robinhood, you have Webull, Public, some of these companies. So I'll be referring one of those in one of the kind of goofy, funny little commercials I'll make. And then the other one, I will be talking about crypto. It sounds kind of sketchy. So sounds dodgy, right? Cryptocurrency. So that's going to go into my content there. I'm going to write that into that content, but I'll make a little clip, and they'll be, definitely no longer than 30 seconds, hopefully shorter than that. Maybe even 15 second little dips that'll just get inserted into my content. And so it'll literally be me inserting my own ads into my own content. And so, yeah, long term, we'll see how that'll go. But so I did get those written out, the sketches for those. Let's see. Okay, we went and visited one of our Airbnbs that we're about to get back online. So Scott Street, it's downtown Mobile, Alabama. We're in the process of getting it back online. We've had some repairs done. It's just about there. We need to get some little minor landscaping, some pine straw. We're getting some new furniture, some new front porch furniture for that property, and some new interior furniture, a little bit of touch up on like some wall paint, getting anyways, some minor things done to get it back online. But as of the beginning of December, we should have that thing back on Airbnb and listed. And our plan is to rent it on Airbnb at least through the holidays, probably through Mardi Gras of the following of 2022, and then into the spring. And then we may put it with a property management company that will try to market it for us as a fully furnished, like corporate rental. And so that may be how we go about that. So this week, really, this week, really, I'm going to carry over a lot of those items from last week. I know in the first video I did for this, I kind of shared with you guys, I mix a few things, literal paper notebook of like what I have going on, and along with this little daily sheet. This daily sheet will have 3 items. So 3 items that I'm like, that day, if I can cross those off my list for that day, successful day, like huge. Just like, whew. And then everything else, continues to collect on a giant to-do list. I use Trello, so continues to collect there, doing its thing. But so if you think so, this week at some point, I want to dedicate 2 hours to research in the digital space. So DeFi, crypto, NFTs, whatever, at least 2 hours this week. I'm hoping I'll be able to record new real estate videos for a lead generation website, mobilehousebuyers.com. I think I'll be able to get there possibly on Wednesday. So we are in the midst of planning a large scale event called King Cake Off, which is kind of a part of, it's kind of a branch off of the Mobile Rundown, what we're doing there. But we have 4 business partners there where we operate and produce that business. This would be, I guess, our third, fourth, second, third. Yeah, third was like a virtual year. That was last year. So this would be our 4th year running the King Cake Off. So excited to see where that goes. We brought on an official 501c philanthropy that can kind of run and operate it, and us kind of move into the consulting phase role of helping them consult. Like we have the framework to run the entire event and operation. So that's really the big stuff. I mean, so weekly we produce the mobile rundown. So that's today. It's something, I mean, I have to do. That's something we have to get done because it goes out weekly. So obviously it has to get done. But one of the things that we'll be expanding there is kind of what I talked about in creating the next round of content for angled towards real estate. So to do that, that means I have to dive in with time, energy, and effort into keyword research, see what we've got there that I think we can rank for, right? And then, we're talking about a 6 to 12 month process probably of like getting a bunch of content up, stuff that I can rank for, and then filtering, taking that content and creating it as a lead generator. It's a very slow, steady process, but I think it's definitely a win in this strategy that I'm thinking, and to bring in real estate leads for my business that I can then refer out to other real estate agents. So super excited about that. That's my week. So you guys hold me accountable. Feel free to drop into the comments. Let me know what you guys are going to be working on. Make sure that you get hype. Have a good time. Have an awesome week. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. If you're in the U.S., no matter what part of the world you're in, I hope that you find some time to be grateful. That's something else I should actually add. Starting literally yesterday, I decided, you know what? Like at the end of the day, so I write these things that I want to get done every day. But at the end of the day, I don't really recap, or I haven't been in a habit of addressing my day. How did my day go, and thinking through it. So I'm going to recap my day with what I got done in that day. And I'm also going to write 3 things that I'm grateful for that day. So I think gratitude is huge for mindset and really appreciating where you are and what's going on in life. And so I'm excited to start that journey actually. So, and I hope that I can turn that into a daily habit that's ongoing and doesn't stop. So I'm excited about that. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys all. Make sure you get out there and get hype. And I'll talk to you soon.